Hey, you guys. Welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. You guys, I have a new mic, so I hope it's not too loud. If you can't hear it well enough, please let me know in the comments. I appreciate it very much. Now let's get on with this. Okay, happened again. I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the summer, it was like right after the wedding, Samantha Cohen, they call her Samantha the Panther because she can handle anything that the royal family goes through. Anyhow, she decided that she was going to leave, so she put her notice in to the Queen and said, I'm going to leave the beginning of 2019. And the Queen said, I hate to see you go because you've been here almost 20 years and you've gone through so much with us. I would really hate to see you leave us. The Queen trusts her more than probably Charles, to be honest, because Charles is a duh. Anyhow, she and the Queen grew pretty close, kind of more than boss and or employer-employee. They became pretty close friends during this situation. I mean, it's almost 20 years we're talking about. This woman answered an ad for a media minder that the Royals put out 17 years ago, you guys. She's been with them ever since. She was civil servant or civil service before that, and she's been able to maintain anything and everything, like I mentioned earlier, that the royal family have had to go through, and she's kept her mouth shut and earned big respect from the royal family throughout her almost 20 years. During the summer, the Queen struck a deal with Samantha. She told Samantha that their agreement would be this: if she decided to stay up until her 20th year with the royal family, that she would double her pension contribution to Samantha Cohen's pension from 15% to 30%. Well, I guess this was okay with Samantha. She agreed to stay until her 20th year anniversary. Well, several hours ago, something went down in the royal, on royal grounds, and she said she is done. She was packing her stuff and she was leaving. The Queen got her to stay until the beginning of the spring, when Meghan is due to have this child delivered via UPS or surrogate mom, whatever. She told the Queen that one more outburst or anything that she had to deal with regarding Meghan and her ill treatment towards the staff, her included, and she was leaving. In fact, she's keeping most of her bags packed and living out of her suitcase. So many people have walked off of this and left these royal, family members since Meghan has arrived on the scene. And I'm not saying since she married, I'm saying since she even popped up back when he introduced her to the Queen. How many people have walked off and left? Now let's talk real quick about Harry's right-hand man that up and left. Do you guys remember when Mr. Edward Lane Fox left? Well, nobody knew because it wasn't coming out at that time what really happened. It was almost like, well, he's been with Harry 5 years. Okay, hate to see him go. He was a great asset to our family. Bye. No. Now it's coming out and has since he left. It's just all coming out, you guys. This man helped launch and grow the Invictus Games with Harry. He's traveled all over the world with Harry. He's been his biggest advisor, his greatest mentor, according to Harry. He spent 5 years with Harry. He loved his job to the point that he was quoted in magazines so many years ago that he hoped to have retired with this position. Now, it says a lot when you can go from A all the way to Z in a matter of how many months. It was Samantha and Edward Fox who worked really hard on trying to get Meghan where she needed to be in order for her to transition from an American actress to a member of the royal family. They worked extremely hard on Meghan, and he was just fed up with it. Matter of fact, it has since come about that he said she acted so ill-mannered leading up to the wedding that he was actually embarrassed for her and the work that he had done with her to get her ready for the royal family. That's sick. It's been less than a month since the Melissa lady packed her bags and just like tiptoed out the gate without explanation. That was Meghan's, personal secretary, her private aide or personal aide. That woman has since said that Meghan and Harry both treated her like garbage, would scream at the staff, and just horrible. It went way beyond just waking up at 4:30 in the morning, while Meghan does her yoga and answering phones and all that. She said the abuse was real. And it's just pathetic what Meghan is doing. I just don't understand how she can get away with this. Something is gonna happen. She doesn't realize that these people are like stone walls, man. They're not going to allow this woman to come in and change this family. I don't care how many numbers they need, how much popularity they have to have. I don't care how much they want to modernize the monarchy. It's just not going to fly. It's bad enough that everybody is at odds. Harry and Meghan and Kate and William. What do they think is going to happen when Kate and William become king and queen? If the monarchy lasts, because right now, this one person has really diminished the reputation of the royal family. It's all over the media. She's a sitting duck, and she's too stupid to even realize it. I keep finding more and more stuff about her dad, what he's been going through lately, what he has said about her behavior. I mean, it's really deep. And, they must be desperate for something she has way further than the modernization and the popularity and the growth of the numbers. There's something. We just have to find it. And I'm gonna keep digging till I do. Because I want to know what in the heck that they need so bad that they're willing to put out there that she's screaming at the queen. Not once, you guys, but do you remember right after the wedding when she screamed at the queen? She didn't want to hear what she had to say. She couldn't take it anymore. She wasn't going to listen to her. They have allowed her to come in and abuse not only the staff members, but the family members as well. So if she doesn't know anything about anything, she needs to remember what Diana went through and how Diana's world ended. I don't know, you guys. I think Harry is so just twisted and messed up. It kind of proves that his mental health condition is a lot weaker than what I've given him credit for, because you have to be pretty messed up to be snowed by somebody to this degree that she can go around and abuse staff members and have people that have put in for years to pack their things on a whim and leave. That's huge. I definitely believe that Samantha will be gone before the baby arrives. I really do. If the baby arrives. You heard me. If the baby arrives. It's not looking too good. And that's just my opinion. They can do anything they want to do. I'm really curious to see what happens next. It's getting really dangerous for stupid. I mean, Meghan, I'm nosy. I want to see what the dummy gets herself into next. You guys, I'll see you real soon and we'll talk real fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.